telling me like, well, maybe you should make a club song. Maybe you can make this and maybe you should make that.
Right.
But it's like once I start spitting, I can't help but go into the struggle of bitch what I know to tell you when you in the struggle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like I'm really am like the struggle speaker. Like I'm speaking about the struggle and I'm coming up out of it. Like bitch or doing all that shit already. Like ain't no need for you to do that shit. Like I think I've listened to all my songs and ain't none of them Rudy Poo. You know what I'm saying? And even if I'm joking around bull ass shit and like there's a message in each and every one of my songs.
You like what Megan Thee Stallion wanna rap like? Like on some real.
And the crazy part is I really like her and it's maybe her cadence. Like I ain't gonna lie, like it's her cadence. Because I like how she just
breaking the game down on the ass and then expressing how you feel about it at the same exact time. Like
right.
That's only some shit that a girl could do. Well, no, because it be niggas that do that too. But I guarantee you, them niggas
but he
like
don't get the
single
plays.
raps.
He don't get the plays or the listens though. You know what I'm saying? Okay, listen. Me just okay.
I don't think
when
he
I
should.
first started rapping, it was like, bitch, like okay, bitch, you can't be as deep as you is on a point, and you can, but you can't oversaturate yourself with that as an artist because of the generation you're in now. Right. So if you want to be famous, then bop bop. Shake that ass, bitch, real fast.
That's terrible.
It is terrible, but like a nigga told me the other day, when it come to woman, sex sells. Like that bitch could be talking about something other than sex, but she got to be sexy in her video. You know what I'm saying? Or when she come and do an interview, she got to look like something like a sex symbol. Like, bitch, I ain't got to never said nothing about prostitution or pussy in my fucking pussy. But because I'm in the industry, in the public eye, I got to look like I'm willing to. Or I might, or if you say something about it, I might respond how y'all expect a female artist to respond. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's the masculine.
Because the nigga asked me, he was like, so do you feel like female artists in this industry promotes prostitution? I said, yeah, the ones that are listened to. The ones that get the plays, yeah. Yeah. Like in their own little way. It might not be prostitution itself, but yeah. When you get to the nitty gritty of all of it, it's promotion of prostitution, yeah. But that's because anybody else, they're not pushing you like that. You too deep. You too somber. You crying too much. Like, motherfuckers will like it on the show. You know what I'm saying? Right. Oh my God, that motherfucker deep. Oh, I can hear your passion and I can hear the deepness. I want to see you in the next level. But bitch, in the next level, let's be honest, and the industry is not accepting that.
At all.
Like, you gotta have at least 3 or 4 songs that degrades a woman or is about popping that pussy in a club or taking a nigga money with the way you rolled that pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit that's getting played, if we listen to it, is not about life, realism, and a message that you can take from it. And the people it's the people who have been around 10, 15 fucking years already. So you already know and expect that from them. How long would that take for me just to get that? You know what I'm saying? Like, am I willing to wait 10 years for them to hear one of my songs that delivered a message when all of them fucking do? Yeah.
That's adapting to the environment.
Yeah, and I don't know if I want to adapt. Yeah. Because the women that do, they end up changing their bodies and getting surgeries and coming back from, like they start as one element of music and go to another one. You know what I'm saying? Like the most popular bitches now, bitches is popping that pussy and scamming and shit. Like the fuck, that shit crazy.
Like, if those are portions of your life that you live and you can capitalize off that portion of your life that you live, then it's not faking. It's not like.
It's not.
But at the same time, we know the power of music.
But see, now that's gonna be. Like if that was something, and the guy who said it is a fellow artist, and it was like a podcast type thing.
Right.
So my thing is, if he think like that, you know, most people won't say it, but somebody else will agree. You know what I'm saying? So like, that matters to the caliber of shit that I'm gonna make later. And if I think that deeply into it, then for me, I would never get to the point of making that type of music. Because that's not what I stand for initially. Like my first mixtape is street bitch sermons. So it's like, yeah, bitch, we from the streets, we from the hood and all that, but bitch, I'm preaching to you bitches. Everything that I got to say is something to direct you in a better path. Bitch, be about your money, be about your business. Fuck, focusing on the nigga ain't never got your shit.
Oh, I did it now. Man, y'all be focusing on the wrong shit with niggas. You ain't
For
fucking
real, like
You
bitch.
don't know how to pick a nigga, bitch.
Like that's
Chill
one.
out.
That's why I think that's why I'm number one for like that baby mama, baby daddy shit, because like I was the person who helped my brother get full custody of his 2 kids, and when it comes to like some of my biggest pet peeves, I can't stand the baby mama, baby daddy syndrome, because it's always about everything other than the child. You know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck is we arguing about who you fucking, how many people you fucking fuck, but my baby nose still snotty, bitch? You know what I'm saying? My baby still need this motherfucking $10 for this field trip and shit. You calling me 12 times and the baby late for school now. You know what I'm saying? Like, the baby daddy syndrome, the baby mama syndrome. Oh, we together forever, regardless of what you say. Or I have a say so on who you with and who are like that. Disgusts me too, because there is an element of who is around my kid. But bitch, if we had this kid together, that's not a thought process or a conversation. Because bitch, why the fuck would I put my seed in the situation?
Not every because it's about who about my kid conversation is based on truth.
Like, I'm not, I mean, to each its own. But when it comes to, like, the real truth, you know who the fuck you was dealing with. But 9 times out of 10, you're not going to send your baby out that door if it's that element of it.
Now, see, you got a superpower. As a woman, you have a superpower. It's called intuition, right? I had to train and focus my shit in order to just recognize it.
Your own personal intuition.
Absolutely. My intuition. As a man, like, boom. It's like, damn, okay, to go with the flow, to feel the vibe, to ride the wave that I deem real.
Cause no lie, bitches gonna do like bitches feel like hands down, no shade. You know what I'm saying? No taking away from bitches, none of that. Hands down, bitches come because we carry the baby. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just this element of we feel like we do more or we have more authority when it comes to that child. And it's easier to exercise that authority when the nigga has this element of not being in the know of what a father does, or if he's all about the pussy type nigga. If he already talking about the pussy, then when it comes to you, you know, developing or being like mentally on the level of everybody else as a real father, like, bitch, fuck your pussy, my child. You know what I'm saying? Then they subtract that element from you because now it's been like, bitch, I was in charge. You didn't give a fuck about shit about me fucking Paul. So fuck what you got to say about the baby playing football. I don't give a fuck. And that's childish. It's childish as fuck, but it's an element that I think will always fucking exist.
I blame women for this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so everything I say, I have a counter argument to it.
Right.
I gotta remind you of that shit because this shit about to get real extreme on one side, but it be super extreme on the other side too. I definitely understand the other side, but I want to advocate for this side.
Okay, because you are a male. Okay.
All right. So on the masculine principle side, I got the same ability to provide for my child, the same ability to teach and educate my child. Mm-hmm. But I have a more ability to protect my child.
Yeah.
Except for in the reality of living in white America, being a nigga.
Right.
Then
Because
like,
we come with, because as men or as
Sam
a person of black descent, like, we just come with this automatic, natural sense of protection. Like, we protect our people, like, we come out the womb protective.
Y'all not supposed to protect us?
Yeah, it's supposed to be the men, but me compared to an 80-year-old or me compared to a 60-year-old, like, we've damn near brainwashed ourselves into feeling like we are the fucking protectors because most of our men gonna leave.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because I grew up with my daddy being Superman.
And my granddaddy was Superman.
I mean, like, he was better than us at everything.
Right.
At everything, like, everything. He's faster, stronger, jump higher, lift more weights than us. I bet you he believe his thing bigger than all of ours too.
Probably
I swear
do.
to God, he that type of nigga.
Yeah.
So I grew up around that. Then when I walked into the world with niggas that never saw that shit before in their fucking life, I realized that they couldn't understand that part of it all the way. Other than feeling
because, you know, people take away the element like, you know, you don't have a father, then you know nothing about a stand-up man, and that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because my grandfather has always been the model for what a man is supposed to be. And out of all the men I've met or my mama has...
Hold on, wait. I have a question then. How many examples did you have to weigh him against?
A few. As men in life,
Yeah.
I got 3 uncles.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I got 3 uncles, my grandfather, my brother, and then, you know what I'm saying, the men that my mom went through.
Count them.
See,
count
I'm
them
not,
motherfuckers.
I do count them, and that's why I say he's the most stand up, because I had the
That's
chance
absolutely.
to peep game. You know what I'm saying? And me personally, raising my daughter, like, it's maybe 2 men out of all the men I've dealt with or been with that's met her. Because for me, that's a privilege. And my baby daddy might not be shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's not something that he say that puts me in that mind frame. That's what I want a nigga to know. You know what I'm saying? Like, because of, you know, incapacitations between y'all in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? A nigga just feel like, you know, you don't know what the fuck to do, or you gonna have your baby in a fucked up ass position. But I made that decision myself. And I had left my baby father when I was 4 months pregnant. So everything that I did was because of me and what I had came from. This was my fucking pimp. You know what I'm saying? I was in New York City.
Right.
And my baby was going to be a pawn in the game. He was just going to use her to work me harder in the streets.
Straight like that.
I fucking left. So when I made the decision to not have her around niggas, it wasn't because of him or that situation. It was just me as a parent and what I came from. When they told me I was having a girl on the table, I fucking cried. The bitch said, "What's wrong? Bitch, that is karma." I'm about to keep her from every piece of this shit that I motherfucking can.
My baby mama cried when she found out I was having a girl. She was crazy. I'm like, that's what I prayed for. That's what I was trying to make. Fuck you mean? When you hit the cervix and then you paint the wall and slide out real slow, nigga, I made a girl on purpose.
And I had been with my baby father for over 3 years, and he was like, "Well, you know, I want to have a baby. So what you gonna do?"
Shit was toxic though.
Yeah, like I was out of there.
Right. Now, I
And
have
see,
a
but my
question.
mama a real ass nigga, cause my mama told me like it was maybe like 8 months, and she was probably 8, 9 months. My mama said you need to introduce him to his daughter, make sure she meets him or whatever. That shit pissed me off, but she was like, if he ain't shit, then he gotta be ain't shit to her.
On me.
So she can
She'll
see
find
that.
out.
Yeah, you can't do
You
that
can't
your
just tell
damn
her that
self.
shit.
Yeah. So I took up there 3 times. And last time was right around the time I had left Minnesota, 2017 or whatever, right around that time. But he wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying? And he showed her that. And the last time we left, she was old enough to walk and speak. And I felt like shit. I just remember feeling like shit. Like I was happy as hell to be out. I felt like I literally was running from a monster. I was happy as hell, but looking down at her, I was disappointed. Like, you know what I'm saying? I felt like I was doing something wrong. Like, because this still was her daddy, and it's not like we had so much in another place. It just was safer somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? We got on that bus, and we got to Columbia. Matter of fact, we wasn't even at the stop for Columbia. My baby said, "Ma, we at Columbia?" I said, "Yeah." My baby damn near did a cartwheel off the bus. Like, bitch. So I asked her, like, and we always been like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a real ass bitch when it comes to her. I said, "Are you mad at me?" You know what I'm saying? Like, did you want to be with your dad? And she was like, "No, my dad is mean." She said, "Are you happy?" I swear to God, like, my baby 3. You understand me? She said, "Are you happy, Ma?" Like, man, listen. When they say they is the reason, you understand me? That is the reason. Bitch, if I ain't got now other. Like, that motherfucker pay attention to everything and talk to me like, motherfuckers should be to talk to me with a 4.0 and 6 fucking scholarships, motherfucker, and 3 to 5 degrees. And just the words from that little baby will make you feel like, bitch, you need. Oh, okay.
They know what's important. They know exactly what the fuck is
No
important.
sugarcoat. They don't put no sugarcoat on the shit.
They don't know how yet.
Right.
They closer to God, the authentic
Right.
part, the creator.
Right.
We get away from it. Getting
Yeah,
lost
we
inside
do.
the bullshit
We
that
do.
learn. That's okay. Shit.
And for real, I think that's what pissed me off the most about the whole white face joke and, you know, painting her face white. Because, like, she's still innocent. You know what I'm saying? And the little inkling of shit they can get, like, you hear them talk about, and it's, you know, it's so disgusting to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, just a YouTube video or just something that's popular in that age range that's not even And where the fuck we come from in our age range, bitch.